Good morning. Welcome back to my channel, y'all. This is Henri, in case y'all don't know, in my channel, Destination Unknown 75. Here I talk about just the way things are at the Whataburger I work at here in South Houston. Give you guys, a little background on the pay, how often I get paid, basically what I make weekly, and just how things go and a typical shift, early bird shift here at Whataburger. I've been giving you guys just, a little rundown of, just how some of the activities have been lately, the different swings as far as, the schedules and like how the managers are, working and operating and stuff like that. So, like I said, it's never a dull moment at my particular location of Whataburger. So let's see, overnight, it was pretty calm. We had a good crew, and it went by good. It went by quick. Wasn't really no complaints that I can think of. Everybody worked together. We had, like I said, we had a good crew. Everybody was in tune and working together, helping each other out. And of course, we had a good manager working with us. So that was good. And I was able to work my entire shift. So I finished off the week pretty good. And I do go back in tonight. So one of the things that I wanted to mention in this video about my particular store is the fact that management is basically, the management is messing up the flow of production at my job, because one of the shift leaders that we have, who was working with me tonight, she's a pretty good leader, and she normally is in charge of ordering, what we need as far as the food and stuff like that. Well, what's been happening is management has been basically telling her that she's not been doing a good job. She's ordering too much product, and so they've been taking her duties away from her without her knowing. As a result, whoever's been doing the ordering has been ordering very little. You guys know the rule of thumb is better to have more not needed than the needed not have it. So it's a typical case. And it's been getting worse and worse and worse. And this has been going on, I'm going to say, for the past month and a half. No. I'm going to be about 3 months. About 3 months. Easily 3 months. It's been happening this entire year, and dating back to at least December of last year, that to my knowledge. We've been out of gloves that we need to wear. There's different types of gloves that we wear. There's the see-through gloves that we use for, handling food while we're, making it. There's these blue plastic gloves that we use for raw meats. And we're only supposed to use those for the raw meats. And that's it. So what's been going on is we've been running out of regular gloves. Now I wear extra large gloves, and they've been having mediums and not even larges. And I can't wear larges either. Larges are still too small. So they basically have, they're not ordering the right amounts of product that we need. Now, I also clean the grill, okay? And that can be a beast to clean. And if you guys out there have ever cleaned a grill, y'all know what I mean. And there's, different grills this is a flat grill, okay? So this isn't like a flame grill. This flat grill is cleaned a different way. And the thing is, it's the pads that we need, and the scrubber that we need, scrubber handle or whatnot, that we need to clean the grill effectively, we rarely ever have. So what happens is we end up having to use makeshift, devices to clean the grill. Example, we will use a green scrubber with a scraper to clean the grill. And to be honest, if you're not coordinated and if you don't know how to use either of those, then you're not going to be able to do that. In the afternoon/evening shift, there's a bunch of high schooler kids, and they're useless. So we end up having to pick up for where they never did do, or go over their work. But that's the stuff that we shouldn't have to, we should have that stuff. We should have gloves for preparing food. We should have, the right kind of cleaning equipment for the grills to clean it properly. What else are we always out of? The grill cleaner, we don't have, no, actually they expect us to use the oil. Paper towels. We sometimes are out of paper towels. What else? I mean, the list goes on and on, y'all. We've been out of the pie box containers for the pies, the apple pies. What else? Like today, we're out of bun oil. We were out of boxes for 3-piece chicken strips. We were out of brioche buns for the chicken sandwiches. And then, just a lot of other stuff. We were low on meat. We get the truck later tonight, but we had 3 boxes of meat, of large meat to start with. I mean, it's bare bones inside the the walk-in cooler. But this is a result of management. For whatever reason, I'm just going to call it what we think it is. It's just hate and jealousy. For whatever reason, we don't know that though. But there's some form of hatred that's going on, or jealousy that is going on in the company. Now, I was trying to figure out, I'm like, you know what? There's this one individual who was notorious for basically throwing people under the bus, figuratively speaking. But I wouldn't put it past her to actually literally do that. But I've seen her with my own eyes sabotage one person. But she'll go behind people's backs and mess something up, or do something and then blame it on them. And I was thinking recently, I'm like, well, I don't see myself having that issue with her. I mean, what is she gonna do to me? Well, in my video yesterday, like I told y'all, it was an indirect shot at me. And so I'm just like, you know what? And everybody, there's a lot of people that's considering filing a complaint to HR. Now, here's the thing. She's already gotten one complaint on her from a customer. Now, this is what I was told. A customer had been given a burger with raw meat. Now, this ain't Colorado. This is not the Northeast. Down here in Texas, we like our food well done. The beef needs to be well done. No heart beatings, no pink, no blood. Well done. So, you're a manager. You should know how to cook. One, you should also know that if it's frozen, because everything is on buttons and it's preset, but it's based off of something being at a certain readiness. And if the meat patties are frozen, like coming from the freezer, they're not going to be ready. So if they're at a certain time frame, a time limit, that's based on if the meat is already ready to go. But if it's frozen, it's not ready. So I'm like, that would probably be one of the only ways that the meat would be not done. the other way would be, okay, well, sometimes when you're cleaning the grill and then you go back to put food on it, it for some reason it isn't up to temperature. So those are the only times I've noticed where the meat is does not go in the time within the time frame. But still, the thing is, whoever's on the grill, they need to pay attention to what they're doing. So when I heard that complaint, obviously I laughed because that's freaking pathetic. Like, how do you let that go? So what I'm thinking, okay, obviously, the more people, get 5 people, just start with 5. The more the merrier, but 5 people would be a good start. So 4 more people need to have complaints about this one individual. HR will be forced to look into it. One complaint here or there, I don't really see that being effective unless it's, depending on the type of complaint, obviously. But I'm working with this one tonight. I'm not fond of her, but I'm not here to, I'm not trying to, mess nobody over. But I will say this. If I have any issues with her tonight, I already know the course of action that I need to take. And I'm not going to allow her to bother me. I'm going to keep it in, and then I will go through the proper channels. Now, that is an idea. But really, do I really, I'm not planning to be there that long. So it kind of is up to me what I want to do and how I want to go this way. The last time I worked with her, she did not bother me. Now, we're roughly the same age. I don't know who's older. Doesn't matter. My point being is, I can work with her. I know how to stand my ground and to, keep my cool. It's kind of like a little technique, like, look, don't let them bother you. If they see that they've bothered you in any kind of way, then they might keep going at you. So just have thick skin. And so I choose to have thick skin. Okay? I'm not going to, let somebody kind of ruin it for me. Plus, I got the day off coming up that morning or that night. So I'm going to be okay. And it's going to be payday too. Like, come on. Why? That's kind of how I am. That's how I am. And I already know that I'm on a short leash, as far as staying here. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to trip on this. Now, if I was planning on staying longer, that might be different. Or if it escalates to something higher, then that might be different. But the way I'm seeing it right now, I'm like, nah, it ain't going to be no big deal, and I'm not going to let it be. I know how she is. I know what she's going to possibly do. And I'm just going to be like, okay, whatever. Because I know that around 6 o'clock, when it's my time to go, and then she lets me go home early. We're in a new pay period, so it doesn't really matter at this point. But I'm just saying, 6 o'clock comes, and if she ain't saying nothing, I know exactly what to do. Because all I gotta be like is all I gotta do is ask her, how long do you want me to stay over? She's gonna be like, go. So, yeah. Anyways, but yeah. So, I'm not gonna be worried about this one. Like I said, unless it's something that, affects me, big time. But I have to go into this little battle at Whataburger like that. I gotta think of it like that. Like I'm going into battle with this particular one, because she comes in looking for things to complain about, to get you to do. And I already know what she's going to possibly do. Now, if she doesn't do it, great. But if she does, maybe not so great. I already talked to the main manager, and I already know what it is that I am expected to do. Now, if this other woman chooses to try to make me do more than I'm supposed to, I'm not going to go down. I know the right way how to speak to them. But these are the types of things that Henri goes through at his job at the South Side location of Whataburger here in Houston, Texas. it it can wear on you guys. Fast food is it's an interesting place of employment or type of employment. Um, it's a challenge each day for me to go in, to be honest. Um, Maybe it's my shift. Maybe. I don't know for sure. It could be. Um, I have not gotten um, accustomed to the overnight working. Even though I've worked it 2 years now, um, with this being my third job altogether overnight. Was it third? Fourth. Um, yeah, just it isn't. It's not something that I prefer, and my body doesn't, my mind doesn't, and I think that's where more of my problem is with. So, for any of you guys out there that are not used to working overnights, or not working overnights in fast food, it can be hectic. You would think, okay, well, in like my place, the lobby is closed, so it's just a drive-through. And you would think, okay, well, it's just drive-through. Like in the daytime, they have both drive-through and they do, yes, they do. But you got to understand, we we do get those people that normally would come in to the lobby. They just come through drive-through. So although, and you know how it goes, if you're ordering some food at a, you go through a fast food place, you're gonna check the lines. If the drive-through line is packed, you're most likely gonna go inside. That's normally how that goes. Or if you rather dine in, you're gonna go inside. So that's how that goes. So for those people that can't do either of those, they're gonna go through drive-through. But so yeah, we still get a good amount of business, even though they're not coming through the inside, or anything like that. So, but it 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 gets crazy, y'all. Like yesterday, I went to bed like the entire day. I woke up. My bad. I actually woke up around 4. Um, the time that I set my alarm to wake me up, but I just kind of like stayed there and went to bed and slept for another 4 hours. So, but um, other than that, man, like just I'm going to not worry about this. I didn't check my emails, like I said, to see if there was any other jobs available, or responses back, but I will after I get off this. But like I said, y'all, the environment, the atmosphere at this job is not in good spirits right now. It's a lot of people are bothered. A lot of good people are leaders, and I'm talking about mainly my shift, the early bird shift overnight. Uh, we have people that aren't coming in. Like there was a person that was scheduled or that's scheduled to come in tomorrow. That one girl. We're so desperate that we're holding on to people that are no good, just to fill positions so we can have somebody there. It seems it's just crazy, like how they work at this job. Like I don't agree with it. The way that they do stuff, like people just kind of like do whatever they want. They don't come in, no call, no show, and they don't do anything. They just keep letting people do this, and that's why they keep doing it, because they just keep letting them do it. So it's kind of crazy, but it puts a lot of strain and extra pressure on people that are there, that are trying to do their job, because you got to now, and they do a good job because now they rely on you for various reasons. You're quick, you're, efficient, this, so it's like, man, they just like really kind of use you, and and don't appreciate what you do and how you help them. I mean, they may verbalize it here and there, and that's fine. But whatever. Anyways, y'all, it's kind of all I got, man. I'm trying to think of some, I gotta look and see my videos, check out, my comments and see if anybody's been leaving any comments and stuff like that. But I'm just trying to make sure I'm providing you guys good information, good content, topics, keeping my information and the conversation not conversation, but keeping the topic interesting and enjoyable for you guys. I don't think my information is boring. It's kind of interesting, to be honest. Especially if someone was to tell me this kind of stuff. But I'm just trying to bring forth information to people that may not know anything about the fast food business or and be curious. There's a lot to there, and I haven't searched YouTube on this topic or on topics of fast food and stuff like that, but I think it'd be neat to get an inside point of view from someone who actually works at these places, so they can know, like, I always wanted to know how this place did or whatever, operated or whatever, how this was made. So, that's what I'm doing, at least for right now, giving you guys, just some little behind the scenes of my particular job. And I believe I would think every location is different in their own way. I don't know for sure. I've been there. I know as a customer, but that's about it. But I hope you guys are enjoying my content. I am really trying to provide you guys some variety of information about my particular store. I'm trying to make sure I stick to the point, not wander off onto something else. But I'm giving you guys, a well-rounded, variety of some things that really kind of connect as far as the topic goes and everything like that. But I am still searching for something better. I just haven't been putting full effort into it. But that is something that is right around the corner. So I have some work to do today, and I'm off tomorrow night. So I'm optimistic that I'm going to land me something better soon, especially once I put my mind to it. And then, of course, it'll be even better because I will have more opportunities available to me once I get my bike, because then I'll be able to, have my own transportation to navigate to certain, places where I need to, more simple than I am able to now. So I will be keeping you guys posted on the progression of that as well. So that should be happening, if not this week, next week. That bike is happening. So, but yeah, like I said, I'm going to keep you guys posted on all my progress, the ups and downs, and the in-betweens. Feel free to comment on my videos, guys, and I appreciate you guys, stopping by, checking out my channel, and watching this video. Spread the word, tell people about my channel. Those of y'all who know me, who don't know me, just spread the word. Let people know about that I'm doing videos on Whataburger, especially if y'all in Texas, Houston. Anybody who has some young siblings that might be entering the fast food business, that might want to know some information about how it is. It's like whatever. But like I said, comment, give it a thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe. If you like to help out my channel grow, I appreciate anything that y'all do. And with that being said, my name is Henri, Destinations Unknown 75. Y'all have a blessed day.